looks good. So maybe I'll use this share button here to share on Twitter. Yeah, I'll just do this. Oh. It has begun. Should. All right. So now I have tweeted, and now everyone should know what's going on. Yes. Oh, sorry for showing you this. This is how it should be. What's up? Good morning. Yes. Good morning to you too, Marlo. How are you? I'm doing pretty good today myself. I'm having some tea here. Hello, I am awake and not sleepy. That's good for you, DJ Soyboy. Oh yeah, you joined last time on Wednesday and it was very, very early. But now I'm assuming it's like night for you? Or evening, maybe? So, yeah, not being sleepy is nice. I'm drawing and drinking coffee. Very nice. Yeah. I had a cup of coffee too before preparing for this. But now I'm having some tea. But I've realized I've already finished my tea. I might make some new one later. Zomatsu Studios. Hello. Hello to you, sir. Or I don't know if you're a sir or you're what gender you are. Zomatsu. Yeah. Ton. Hi. Hi, Mike. So maybe there are some new people here today, and let me explain what it is that I'm doing. Yes. So I am making music mostly with a plugin called Magical8bitplug. What is Dattebayo mean? Dattebayo. So Dattebayo is Japanese, and it's something Naruto says in that anime. But actually, no one says that in Japan. Like it's just this anime expression. So how would you even explain this? So the normal way of saying Dattebayo would be dayo, just da and yo, dayo. I don't know. Now it's becoming Japanese explanation. Japanese lesson. Dayo is the normal way of saying it, but he says Dattebayo. and it's like long and it sounds a bit funny, and no Japanese person ever says this. It's just a character phrase. But it's supposed to mean daio, which is used a lot in Japanese, and it means like how do you say? It's something you end a sentence with when you're asserting something. So it's sort of like, I guess, the English, something like that, maybe. So what are you doing? What are you doing to be exact? It looks interesting. Yes, so I'll explain this a little bit. I'm mostly using something called Magical8bitplug, and Magical8bitplug is a free plugin that the composer of YMCK made, and you can get it at YMCK's homepage. So I'll show you what it looks like. So I have this track here called Square, and if I open it up, it looks like this, and it has a few OSC types that you can choose from: pulse, square, triangle, and noise. And if you have pulse square selected, you can choose between 3 different ones, and they all sound a little bit different. Oh, let's see. Is this? Okay, good. So you can hear it sounds like this. But if I changed it to 25%, it sounds like this. And 12.5%. So it sounds a lot like the old NES and Game Boy consoles, like the sounds that come out of them. So this plugin is great for composing chiptune, and it's what I've been using mostly for all my albums. Of course, if I make some different, like if I make a drum and bass track, for example, I don't make every single part of it with this plugin, because the drums, they should probably be real drums or some kind of sample or something. But the 8-bit part, I use this plugin mostly. There are other plugins you can use, and they're just like normal synths you can also use and get similar sounds. But this one is very light. Like I don't think it takes much CPU to load one of these. So I just use a bunch of these, and then I make some simple settings in them, and I use them to make some cool sounds. And you can do some pretty nice things. For example, I made this thumb sound, which sounds like this. Oh yeah, wait, there was something I was going to do here. Yeah, I'm going to change this to 14, I think was the good spot. Man, doesn't want to go to 14. Okay, there you go. And maybe I can even lower. Good. Yeah. So it sounds like a thumb. And this is used by utilizing this auto bend. So it goes from 20 half steps up to the note you're playing in 0.14 seconds. And then I'm using a decay here to just make the sound fade out quickly. And then it sounds like a thumb, basically. So I mean, I love this plugin for making these kind of sounds, which just sounds a lot like Mega Man, It sounds like laser beam. Yeah. Sort of does. Pew pew. Anyway, so this is what I made last time, and I made maybe a few edits since we last streamed. But you can have a listen to what I've done so far, and I'm gonna continue on this song. Check this out. Sounds like I have a runny nose today. Yes. So this is how far I have come today. Just 1 second. All right. So I was thinking about something that I could show you guys that I'm interested in, but I'm not very I don't know how it works that well yet. But I thought it was kind of cool. So there is this other synth that I got recently called Serum, and it looks like this. And yes, I am, after all, half Prince, half robot. So there are definitely parts of me that are human or Prince. See, how did I do this? Ah, yes, here. See, this thing here is very interesting to me. Like, I have this synth here, and it seems like you can change a waveform exactly the way you want it to look. So it's something that I thought would be interesting to play around with a little bit, sort of to find some, some similar sounds to what I'm making, what I'm using in Magical 8-bit plug, but not exactly the same. So I could either do something here, like just go like this and randomly see if I find some interesting sound. Look, this was an interesting sound right away. I just did. So this was just something I made completely randomly, but it is becomes a sort of like a chiptune sound, but it's not like the typical. It's not 8-bit per se, but it I could definitely use something like this together with the Magical 8-bit sounds to have a little bit of variety, is what I'm thinking. So play around with this is something I might be doing in the future. See if I can find some sounds that are that matches. Yeah. Okay, we got some new people here. Red. Oh, it's the famous Robotprins. Yes, I am so famous. Like, everyone, if you ask a kid on the street, it's like, do you know who Robotprins is? They're like, yes, he's famous. Of course I know who he is. Man, that would be interesting if you ask just a random kid on the street if they know who I am, and they would know. Like, how? How would you know? It's not a whole lot of live people, huh? I think there's a whole lot of live people here. So what made you start this whole YouTube career? I don't know. I wanted to test it out. I guess I wanted to make some videos. I was interested in making videos of me playing guitar. I'm here, but I'm at a bowling alley. Oh, nice. No better way to watch a composing stream than to bowl. Yeah. I would probably ask the whole GS community, and they would probably know you. Ah, yes, they might. I don't know. Sorry. Yo, what's up, man? Sorry, I'm late. Thanks. Today, I think maybe today is the most people ever on my stream. maybe. I don't know how many there are. Okay, there are 11 people watching right now. So yeah, that seems like a lot of people. Why don't you stream on Twitch? I thought about streaming on Twitch too, but YouTube has way more. I have way more subscribers on YouTube, so it would reach more people. I was thinking. Also, I kind of like that I can save them here. Like after I've done a stream, they can be saved. So yeah, YouTube made more sense to me. I think maybe if I wanted to like play a game or something and I wanted to stream that, maybe I could do it on Twitch. That's what I'm thinking. All right. But so this is anyway something that I've been thinking of testing a little bit. Let's see. What if I do this? Just completely random. Yeah. Well, okay. But you can also go in here and just click on stuff. And now you get this kind of sound. That's interesting. Okay. So anyway, that's something I'm thinking about sometimes. Oh, I know what I should do. Let's see. How can I do this? Okay, let's just do this for fun. But what if I make sort of like this doesn't really work. I want it to look like an E, but it doesn't really look like an E. What does this sound like? Yeah, it doesn't even sound that interesting. Anyway. So, might look into this a little bit. This synth, by the way, is very interesting for sound design and making new sounds. And I even made the kick sound that I'm using now in this track. I made it here, and it has a little bit of thump, which my last kick sound did not have. So it's really useful synth for sure. All right, so maybe I should get to it. Where do I continue? Well, I can remove this one. Don't come. Don't come. Okay, so okay, yeah. copy this. So let's see. Okay. Let's see here. I've got to go now. Later. Thanks for tuning in. Have you heard of the game Lethal League Blaze? There is a song from Hideki Naganuma in there. Fighting game? Yes, sir. Hang on a second, please. I recognize that leitmotif. Oh, do you mean that my song is similar to that game? Let's see. Ah, yes. It's up here and then. Dun. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. And let's delete all of this. So I'm editing the hi-hat now, editing the drums for the next section and the hi-hat. Gonna do the melody after that. So it's dun 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 dun. Okay. Is this it? I'm liking the beats. Thanks, man. Wait, who's bowling? Oh yes, that's Kevin. Right. Cool. You like the beats while bowling. The bowling beats. So this has a similar sound to WoW from FF2. That is true. It's because it's a cover. So I am making a self cover. I do that from time to time. So this is a cover of WoW. And probably my original idea for the song was something like this. But then I asked Rimcraft if he wanted to work on it. So I gave him the melody and like the chords and some simple stuff. And then he arranged it to become, you know, the way it became, which is really cool. But I also wanted to make this kind of, you know, rocky Mega Man version of it. Or more. Robotprins version. Awesome. Glad I was able to pick it up. You know, I asked last time, like after I made the melody, does anyone know which song this is? And no one did pick it up. And then I said, wow. And probably, I don't think anyone commented on that either. It's like, okay, well, maybe in 5 years they will know what song this is. So yes, someone realized that it is that song. The key is probably different though. I'm just doing it off of my head, so I'm not always. I don't check if the key is the same or not, but it doesn't matter actually. I think it's fine to have a different key if it suits the song better. So let's see. Yeah. All right. So this next part is also going to be the same as in Wow. I'm not sure if the melody is correct. Should it be like this? No, that sounds... In Vietnam, it's 8:29 a.m. Right. It's 10:29 here now in Japan. Or 10:30. Just turned 10:30. Okay, I'll just copy this. I'm learning so much about time zones doing these live streams. Doing some copying. see here. Maybe I'll do this. Yeah, that sounds cute. That's nice. All right, let's do some. Oh. Da-dum. Oh wait. Deep notes. Yes, it's the bass. In the end, I will try to mix it in a way that it can sound good in many different speakers. And sometimes when you first make the song, maybe the bass is too bassy, but then after a while, after some mixing, maybe it doesn't sound as boomy. But you still want it to sound, you know, deep and bassy. Okay, here is where I'm gonna switch things up. And I already have it planned in my head how I want to change it. How did you get your yellow glasses? My whole outfit was picked out by Midori in YMCK. She helped me out with this. She got me this jacket. She did this, robot pudding thing here and this yellow thing. And she also got me the glasses somewhere. She said she got it for like $2 or something at some random store. And it was kind of, there were 3 different colors. And she got me the yellow ones. So she got them for me. Let's see here. These ones, these bad boys. I'm not wearing them now because I have headphones on and it would sort of hurt if I put them on. But they look nice. They are simple, but if one day in the future, if I could get like visors that look like the crown visors that my character has on the albums, that would be the best. But I don't know how to make that. I don't know if someone could make them, but that would look interesting at least. So I would want those, but this is it's a easy way, and it looks good, these glasses. So even though it doesn't look exactly like the character. Yes. So let me. Dun 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 dun. That's how I want to do it. Go to bed at 11. Oh yeah, I'm using a stereo delay on this sound now because I just thought it was easier to do it like that. And it sounds pretty good this way, so I'll just stick with this for the main melody. Okay, it's gonna be here. Actually, is this being played here? Oh, it is. Oh. Did you hear like an echo a little bit? Because actually my computer that I have next to me to check if the live stream is working, it had the volume on just a little bit. So see here. No, it's a da 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 da. That's it. By the way, if you're wondering how am I even knowing how a melody is correct rhythm-wise when I do this, I have sort of a system in my head of counting. Like if I change this so it looks like this, 8. In this song, the tempo is like the 8th notes would be daga 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 daga. So I know if a note daga 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 da daga 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 da 1 2 3 4 5. I know it's gonna be 5 of these. And that's how I'm counting it in my head anyway. So I'm counting to myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then it becomes the same as these numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Da 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 1 da da 1 1 1. And I need to change the rhythm to fit this. Oh wait, maybe I can keep this. Yes, yes. And then I switched to 32 notes. I could keep it at 16. It would be easier to see what I'm doing, maybe. Oh, hi, Minmod. Just popping in again, but I hope it's going well. It is. It's going very well. I'm getting further and further on my new track. I'm basically now doing like one section every live stream, sort of. And it's nice. It's nice just taking it easy, talking with you guys, and then also being a little bit productive. That's one of the big reasons why I'm doing these live streams. Just sort of like, okay, this is going to be the time that I'm working on music. But it's also time that I can talk to you guys and be social a little bit. Because a lot of the times you end up being by yourself at home. So there are some days, because I work from home too, there are some days where I'm not talking to anyone. So sort of schedule things that you are talking to people, even if it's not actually, face to face. Doing something like this where I'm talking, I feel like I'm talking to people, and it's nice. Yeah. Feeling productive can be so hard sometimes. Only started back on the music horse a bit after a break. It feels nice. Exactly. So it's like that for me too. I have no issues with getting ideas. I get ideas all the time for stuff I want to do, but then you got to do it too, And then it's like, you might say to yourself, I don't feel like working on it today, or I have these other things I need to do. So you end up not doing it, and then maybe it takes you a half a year to get started on the song. And actually that is the case of this song. But I mean, I was working on Friend Force 2 before this, and I just felt I need to finish this album before I start working on anything new. So that's also why I'm doing more new stuff these days. It's that the album that I had been working on for so long is finished. Now I can just do whatever I want. So then I chose to do this, test live streaming and working on some new tracks, ideas I had. And also, like, for me, I want to explore more things. Like, of course, doing chiptune songs like this is nice, but I also want to learn more about sound design, mixing, and then, video editing and that kind of stuff. So it's a fun time. And it's nice. It feels very chill to work on this. Let's see where I was. You know, you move swiftly if you have a concrete idea, I think. And also, I think it's important to not get too lost in details when you're just starting off with a song. I like to just know, where does the song start? Where does the song end? And even if all the details are not good yet, I'll work on that another day and make sure it sounds good. The important thing is just get the whole song to where it needs to be, kind of. And then you can work on all the details later. That's how I became more efficient or more productive making songs. Because in the past, like, I don't know, 15 years ago or something, when I was making songs, I never finished them because I started and then I didn't feel like it sounded good or something, and then I didn't. But nowadays I pick up those old ideas and I just say, well, these are nice ideas. You just need to finish the song, like make it from start to finish, and then you go and work on details. Okay, and yeah, sometimes just making music, you plug away in your rooms for hours and hours, and then it's like, wait, I skipped breakfast and lunch and it's 5 p.m. Oh, there are those days. Yesterday was a day like that for me too. I was just so focused on this one song, another song that I'm working on. I was just doing that the whole day basically. And it's nice. It's fun when you get something done like that. This has gotten me to get out of bed and be more productive. Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad I can help. Yeah, it helps, doesn't it? Like when you watch someone else work on something. I've been watching videos on like different producers and seeing how they work, and you get some idea. Oh yeah, you can just work on it like this. This would be a solution to whatever I was having issues with when I was composing. So watching other people work on their songs is a nice way to become more productive yourself. Let's see here. This is not how I want it to sound. What do I need to change? Oh yeah, I need to change this here. So, by the way I'm thinking about these ones these are closed hi-hats and these are open hi-hats. So that's how I think of it as an actual drum. Like, so just using those two sounds can give some dynamic to the noise, making it sound like an hi-hat, an actual hi-hat. If I were to use an actual hi-hat, it would sound like this. I can just take, I have Hellion 6 here, so maybe I can just show it here with an actual drum. Let's see here. Drums and drum set and yeah, whatever. Pop room kit. Yeah, I need to assign this to a new thing. Yeah, so this is what a normal drum set would sound like. And you have the hi-hat, the closed hi-hat would be this, and then the open one would be this. So that's what I'm trying to simulate, like this kind of thing is what I'm doing with these ones here. Anyway. But probably, actually, it's not really an open hi-hat. It's more like a half open hi-hat, I guess. Like a just a little bit stronger sound than a closed one. I use these longer ones also for emphasis a lot of the time. If I want to emphasize a note, then I use this. So and I sync it with the kick. So if you see I'll just open these two. You can see that the kick is here. This is the kick. And you can see here is the open hi-hat and here is the kick. So they are synced. Drag this down a bit. Yeah. So it's synced here. And here it's synced, and here it's synced. So it's not synced everywhere, but I sort of use that sometimes to make that note sound more impactful. Anyway, okay, enough of that. Who drew your character? The first person who drew my character was Monica from, she's Swedish, just like me. She was living in Japan, and she drew those first ones for me. But lately, there has been a few different ones who do the pixel art for me. One of them is Hara, Japanese pixel artist, and another one is Aniemon, who made the music video for the latest Friend Force 2 video. Where did you first get your idea for Robotprins? So Robotprins was first thought of when I wanted to start making chiptune. I didn't have a artist name, so I asked my cousin, what do you think would be a good artist name for me? And he said, how about the Little Prince? Then I said, no, I don't like the Little Prince. I don't want to be called the Little Prince. But Prince is kind of nice, I guess. Maybe that's a good name. So what about Robotprins? And that's how we sort of came up with Robotprins. And the reason why I call myself Prince is because in Japan, sometimes some people think that I look like a stereotypical prince, in their opinion. That's like blonde, blue-eyed, white guy, basically. Yeah. So I didn't used to like that in the past, like they called me Prince. It's like, well, what are you talking about? I'm no prince. But then I thought, that's kind of funny. And then I used it as my artist name. Hold on, I'm forgetting something here. Is this? Ah, yes. This is also part of the kick. I have 3 components to my kick now. So sometimes I forget to copy one of them. Who is the Robot King? Ah, Emperor. Swedish King, more like. Who is the Robot King? Yeah. Who is the Robot King is a good question. I don't know. Who is the Robot King? King. But yeah, you all have good ideas for what my artist name could be. I could be the Swedish King or the Swedish Emperor or the Robot King, but I'll settle for Robotprins. I don't feel like I'm much of a king. Taco. Yeah, I'll leave it like that for now. My nose is running. That's what all the best rulers say. Yes, mostly the good rulers say, I'm not a king, I'm more like a prince. That's usually what they say. So, what do you do? Job. I am an audio editor, so it means I'm editing audio for like language lessons, basically. So it's kind of similar to what it is sound related, but it's not making music. Although I have made some songs for the company I work for too. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. So now I'm copy and pasting some vibratos here to give more expression to the melody. Don't need this one. Maybe here. Okay, I'll leave it like this for now. And I'll do the bass next. Yeah, that's good for now. Oh yeah, this will sound nice with some arpeggios in the background for sure. I'm gonna add some those kind of stuff. See here. Maybe it's a bit loud. Could even try to add maybe like this. Maybe we can listen to it from the start and just see how it feels. Made some changes. Yeah, okay. So this next part after this is gonna be like the chorus of the song. So it's sort of building up to that. You know, here and there it sounds a bit rough or a bit thin, I guess. For example, like this part sounds a little bit too simple right now, but that's fine. I'll think of stuff to add there later to make it a little bit more full. And this part is also not finished. Oh man, I want to hear that on guitar. Yeah, this is definitely gonna work on guitar. This is gonna be a guitar song. I'm gonna go get some more tea, and I'll be right back. You know, I saw someone do this live stream friend of mine, and he had this "be right back" thing when he went away for a second. I should get one of those, but I don't know how to use it. So for now, you'll just be looking at my room and the screen, I guess. Yeah. So be right back. Maybe it's gonna take 30 seconds or however long it takes. So I'm back. Guys Smelly 4. Robotprins plays guitar too? Hint? Yes, I do. I do play the guitar. And sometimes I play guitar to my songs. To Chiptune. So I'll play a song later, maybe in 20 minutes or so. And so you'll hear me play live. But you can also check out, I've recorded or I've shot a video of me playing guitar for the track AAA, and it's on my YouTube site, so you can check that out if you are interested in what that might sound like. So yeah, I wasn't playing guitar until how many years ago? Like four years ago or something. I mean, I I have been playing guitar for 20 years, but I wasn't playing guitar to my chiptune tracks until like 4 years ago. And the reason why I started playing guitar to my tracks is when I was performing live, I wanted to use an instrument. And before, I was just like playing my song and sort of being like a DJ. But I felt like my songs are not club music, and I can't really do much DJ stuff with it anyway. So let's try to think of something that is more interesting. And then I thought, okay, I can play guitar, so let's do that. And that's how that happened. And yeah, I mean, I really enjoy playing guitar. And when I was a kid, my goal was to become like a guitarist. I wanted to become a really good guitarist. So that was always what I was aiming for. But that changed in my like early 20s or so. I became more interested in composing, and so I was always practicing guitar and interested in guitar, but I never felt like, oh, I'm just gonna go for guitar. I wanted to understand music more than just playing guitar. But I play guitar too. Yes. So what song are you gonna play? That you will find out soon. But I was practicing Fight Chili with Chili a little bit, but I'm not ready to play it yet. So it's not gonna be that one, but it's gonna be a different one that I can play. Yeah, man. Fight Chili with Chili. I one of these days I've got to be able to play it. I have performed it live once, but it was so hard. But I think now just a little bit more practice, I can do it. Man, it would be fun to make like a music video for Fight Chili with Chili. Like, so I have this idea of making a music video for Fight Chili with Chili, which is just me making chili. So the video will start with me like sitting on my in my sofa, and then all of a sudden I sneeze, and it's like, oh man, I got a cold. I got to do something about this. And then the music starts, and I'm like, I'm gonna make some chili, some really hot chili. And you see like me putting all the ingredients in my frying pan and making chili from scratch. That would be the music video for this song. So that's that would be fun. Maybe I'll have some shots of me playing the guitar in the background, or not in the background, but you know, flashes of it here and there. That would be fun. Mike, do you want to help out with that? Like shooting me just making chili at my place? That would be kind of interesting. We can talk about that later though. Yeah. I'm a fan of this. Yes. I bet it will be a funny video if I make that. By the way, this year has been an interesting year for me overall. I'm just taking a break a little bit from the song making. So this year has been an interesting year for me in many ways. Like before this year, I never made a video for YouTube. I didn't know how to edit videos. I didn't know how to shoot videos. I didn't know a lot of stuff. So I've learned a lot of stuff this year and become, you know, able to do certain stuff that I couldn't do. Like I didn't do anything for YouTube before this year. So now it has been a fun year in that sense. that I've learned a lot. And another thing that has been nice this year, the pandemic is, of course, it's just we can't do a lot of stuff that we usually do. But for me, it also means now I have time to explore certain things. And one of those things is playing video games. So this year, man, I've played some video games. I played my favorite game of the year is Final Fantasy VII Remake. It was just a blast for me. I loved it so much because I'm a huge fan of the original game, and it was just, I thought it was beautifully made. Like the music, the flow of the game, the graphics were amazing, and the voice acting was great. I played it twice. Like I played it first in English and then Japanese, and like both of them were just spot on. I thought it was great all around. So I really enjoyed that game. But then after that, I started playing like these old RPGs. Like there is this game Grandia for PlayStation 1. It was available on Steam. So I got it, and I had never cleared it before. So I finished that game for the first time. I used to play it like when I was a teenager, but I never finished it. So now I finished that game. It was fun. And then I was playing Disgaea 2 and 5 and finished both of those. And then recently I played this game called Star Renegades, which is, I think, a really cool game. It's like roguelike RPG strategy kind of game. And it's when I first played it, it was kind of scary because you never know when you're gonna die. And but you have to be very tactical about like what attacks you use and in what order you do stuff and how you use your materials and that kind of thing. And it was a lot of fun playing that kind of game. So that was just a really well-made Steam game, I think. And then now I'm playing Octopath Traveler for the first time. So it's I think it's a fun game. I don't know if I would put it. I have only played like some of it now, and I like it, and it's very enjoyable in many ways. The graphics is great, and the music is nice, and the story. The story, I'm not too sure about the story yet, but I enjoy the systems and sort of the that the different characters have like different abilities, both like battle abilities, but also like you can, if you talk to random people in cities, you can get different stuff of them depending on who you use. And that's kind of interesting. So I bet there is a lot to explore in the game. But it's the graphics is nice. It's kind of strange. I guess it's like Final Fantasy 6 and 5 and 4 and those games in the sense that your character is like small and 2D. Well, okay, everything is 2D, but your character is small, but then the bosses are like really big, and it's unrealistic because you should be around the same size, but it makes it more impactful. It makes it scarier. I like that look. I think they did a nice job there on how they designed that. So I like that a lot. Okay, let's see what you guys wrote here. The first time I saw the movie Gwen Saga episode 7. Not a movie. Coming back to an old game, level 50 boss. I say. Sorry, I can't follow exactly what this is about, but have you ever tried Undertale or Hollow Knight? I have tried Hollow Knight. I didn't get too far, but yeah, that's one of the games that I think I should play through. The graphics is really nice there, and it's kind of, it's both I don't know if cute is the right word, but it has nice graphics and a very unique atmosphere. Like, but maybe for me, I'm not sure. When I played it, I didn't feel completely comfortable in the controller I was using, and then like I tried to do it with the keyboard, and it didn't go as smooth as I would like. But maybe there is a way around that. But yeah, that game seems to be pretty cool. So I have it, and I should probably play through it one of these days. I also have Undertale, but I have never played it. I haven't played it yet, but I have it in my library. So I could play it, and I probably will eventually, but I haven't started yet. For some reason, I haven't gotten into that. Yeah, it's hard to get used to. I'd say using a controller is best. I watched Marlowe versus Luna and very love that song. Yes, you're talking about Fight Chili with Chili. Yeah, it is a nice song. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's weird to say it's a nice song about your own song, but I think it is a nice song, so I'll say it is a nice song. Gaming with Hero. Hello there, amigo. How are you? I'm good. And how are you, sir? I'm not sure if I'm even gonna make anything more today. It feels like I've come to a certain part here. I could just do some random chords here and see as a placeholder, and I might change it later. But let's finish with that, and then I'll play you guys a song. You make awesome musics. Thank you very much, Hero. Are you like a YouTube, Twitch gamer? So let's see here what this sounds like. No. You know what? I'm just gonna do it very simple now, and I'll probably look into it a little bit later, see if I. And then dun, 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 dun. All right. Usually I like to make these chords more, fusiony and jazzy, but I might keep it a bit simple just for now and look into it more later. Yeah, let's do this. Just I like these kind of chords. So. Let's do this instead. Hold on, am I misunderstanding this? Yeah, I definitely don't want to do this. It sounds weird. I'll keep this for now. It sounds a bit strange, but I'll figure that out later. All right, let's listen to it from finish. Not from finish. Let's listen to it from the beginning to the end, and after that, I'll play you guys a song on the guitar. Here we go. That ending is just weird. All right. Okay. So give me a sec and I'll prepare the guitar. All right, thank you guys. That was Kunoichi PPP with me and Rymdkraft. We made this track for Friend Force 1. Yeah. It's this song is the first song I made for Friend Force, and it's like the bass of the song is just very simple melody, but it is fun to play, and it became a really enjoyable song. I think it is one of the more enjoyable songs for me to play. I think it's just very easygoing, and you know you can improvise to it and stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the song that I'm making now, and yeah, made some good progress today. I think I've made the intro, and then a verse, then a sort of B section. Next up, I'm gonna make the chorus of the song, and that's pretty good amount. Well, it's like 1:15, 1 minute and 15 seconds, 16 seconds. Yes. I will see if I can play Fight Chili with Chili next time. I don't think I will, because I need to practice a lot to be able to play it. But if I feel I'm ready, I will play it. Not gonna promise anything. Good stream. See you next time. Thank you so much for joining. I don't know, sorry. And glad to always come and always happy to stay. Kevin Avalos. Thank you so much. Needs more E though. Yeah. This my Cubase thing needs more E's. There are ways around that. Yeah. Now we got an E there. So that's nice. I'll keep that for next time, and people will be like, well, what's that E all about? It's important when you make a song to make an E to get the energy. All right, guys. See you on. Oh yeah, if you're new to this stream, I've only been doing it 4 times, I think. 4, or this is the 5th time. I'm doing it on Sundays, 10 a.m. in the morning in Japan, and then on Wednesdays, 9 p.m. So 9 in the evening on Wednesdays and 10 in the morning on Sundays. So next time will be Wednesday. So feel free to join as always, and we'll make some more progress on this song. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in, and have a good day, good night, and good morning, and all of those things.